What's up, bro? Feel me? MFP markets, you know what I mean? MFP markets trading, I guess, you know what I mean? Be doing trade recaps and all of that good stuff. Feel me? I'm an ICT trader, bro. I know a lot of people hate ICT. Is what it is, bro. You feel me? Take what works from my videos. Feel me? Leave what doesn't. You know what I mean? So that being said, you know what I'm saying, let's get into my trade I took today, or trade I missed, right? Because it came down and didn't hit my entry, but nonetheless, did what it's supposed to do, right? So let's get into it. First things first, I'm starting on a higher time frame. This time I'm using the hour one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mark out this large fair value gap from the hour one, right? And then I'm gonna label it. So I'm gonna label it so you can see it, right? All I want to see is price come down, tap into this fair value gap, and then take off, right? But first things first, I need to drop down to the M5 to confirm this hour one fair value gap, right? And now that I'm on the M5, right, first thing I need to do is find a swing high, right? Because I want to see price displaced through a swing high, right? Now all the swing high is just a 3 candle sequence, right, where the candle in the middle has a higher top or a higher wick, right, and the two candles on its side have lower wicks or lower tops, right? So as you can see, I found the swing high, right? I use my brush to mark it out. Now I'm gonna just drop a label on it so you know what I mean. You can see it when I say swing high, right? Now all I want to see with from this swing high is just displacement through this swing high, right? Right here to the right, you can see we have some displacement. I'm gonna mark that out for you as well, right? Now, the way that I'm able to find an entry from here, that's all I need for my trade right now. The way that I'm able to find an entry from here is just looking for that fair value gap that the displacement leaves, right? So it displaces, price displaces through the swing high, it leaves a fair value gap, and that's where I'm looking to enter at, right? The problem here is that price doesn't come back down and touch that fair value gap before it takes off, right? So mark out the fair value gap that I was looking to use to enter, right there. Like I said, the problem is that price didn't come back down and tap into it, right? So what I need to do now is put my fibs on the chart from swing low, which is just a 3 candle sequence where the candle in the middle, right, has a longer wick, a longer bottom wick than the ones on its side, right? So I put my fibs from swing low to swing high. From there, I want to see price come back down into discount, right? What I notice here is that there's another fair value gap in discount, right? And my original fair value gap is not in discount, right? So I mark out my fair value gap that's in discount. Price comes back down, taps into it, and as you can see, it takes off immediately. No drawdown, exactly what I wanted, right? As you can see, did what it was supposed. Price did what it was supposed to do. It didn't end up going to take profit on this one, but it went for about 70 pips or so, right? Which is still awesome. All I need for a trade, right? Usually they go for like 100 pips or so, but this one only went for 70. I'm cool with that, right? Took my money and got out. Cool, right? There's another sniper entry of a trade that I caught. You feel me? This is today, Friday, December 13th, right? The other one was yesterday, Thursday, December 12th, right? So this one, the exact same setup, had an hour one fair value gap, right? Price comes down, taps into the hour one fair value gap, right? But it leaves and takes off instead of coming back to the fair value gap that I wanted to enter on, right? So I just wait for it to retrace back down into discount, and then I snipe it. As you can see, this candle has a super long wick, you know what I mean? Super long wick, taps it, takes off, you feel me? And then the next candle just goes and goes and goes, does exactly what it needs to do, right? Cool, right? So this is the exact same trade, right? I know it looks bad, but you got to realize what we caught here, right? We didn't need a whole leg of price movement, right, to make our money and catch our pips on this one, right? So I'm gonna show you how I caught about 70 pips on this one. It didn't go for 100 like it usually does, but I'll show you a reason probably why at the end of this clip right here, right? But first thing I do is I put my fibs from swing low to swing high, right? Because there's another retracement trade and I want price to come back down into discount, right? So I found a fair value gap that's in discount, you know, and that's where I was looking to enter my trade at, right? So price, as you can see, that super long wick comes down, taps into it, and then immediately reverses, and then the next candle immediately goes up. That little move right there was about 70 pips or so that I was able to catch on this move. You know, obviously I wanted 100, but it didn't go for that. But once I saw it start to come back down, be honest, I got a little scared to end up closing out. Right, nonetheless though, caught my money on that one. You know what I mean? I'm just showing you the Nas is at an all-time high right now, so it's being a little bit weird with this movements, you know, and so that's why I was a little bit fearful to hold this trade. But yeah, nonetheless, caught about 70 pips, did what it was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's all we need, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah.